This is lesson 139, number skills. Today we're going to count by twos until we get to 50. We wrote by twos until 30, but we're going to count. So say this with me. Are you ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Awesome. Now I put the arrows up here because this shows we're only going to count these rows, and I blotted out the ones, the threes, the fives, all the odd numbers. These are even numbers. So that'll kind of help you out. So remember our little cheer we do? 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Jesus, Jesus, yay, Jesus. I always like to do that one. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. We're going to do money. Now you know these are pennies, and they are worth 1 cent. So when we're counting, we have to say we count 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent. Okay. So whenever we're counting nickels, we count by fives. 5 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, but we don't always have to go 5 cents, 10 cents. We can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But when we get to the end, we have to say cents, 30 cents, okay? When we can see the dime, this is heads and those are the tails, remember? When we count dimes, we're counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Quarters, those are fairly new. We just started those recently. So quarters are 25. And they call them quarters because quarter means 1/4. So it takes 4 of these to make $1, because one of these is 1/4 of $1, or 25. So let's count. Start with the pennies. I'm going to use the tails to start with. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I messed that one up. Let's see if I can get back to that one. Okay. I got this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I will have to. 5. Sometimes it does that. 6. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how much is that? Let me get my pen. That is 6 what? 6 pencils? It's 6 coins, but we don't call them. Okay, I've got 6 coins. We say 6 cents. And that's the sign. Whoops, that's an ugly sign. Let's try that again. 6. And it's a C with a line through it. Squiggly line at that. Okay, so 6 cents is what we've got here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that all back where it was. Let's now count the nickels. And nickels we're counting by 5. That's right. So are you ready? I'm going to use my mouse this time. See if that works. Oops. Get my pointer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Remember, don't count them until they're up here. 35, 40. Let's count them again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now, I'm going to go up here and get my pen and write, let's see, that's at 40 pencils, 40 erasers. No, it's 40 what? Did you say cents? So I'm going to try to make a really good cents mark. There we go, 40 cents. Okay, let's put everything back where it was. Whoa, that was fast. And I'm going to go down here, get my pointer again. Sometimes, you know, it happens even in the class where the board changes to the next slide. So I'm going to try not to do that. So we're going to do dimes. And we're going to count by tens. Are you ready? Do this with me. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oops. Oh, there it is, 50. It disappeared on me. 60, 70, 80. Whoa. Let's try that again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So we would write 80 cents by making an 8. Remember, 80 is one of the daddies, so 8, 0, and then we're going to put cents. Carefully. There we go. So 80 cents. My 8's a little weird looking, but that's okay. I'm writing with a different type of a tool here. So 80 cents. Okay, let's put that back. Here's our quarters. We are counting by 25. So let's just kind of say it as we take those. Oops, I need my pointer. Get my pointer. Are you ready? 25, 50, 75, $1. But I'm going to put the dollar one back. We're just going to do this. 25, 50, 75. Okay, I'm going to put $1 up there, so, because it kind of helps to say it. 25, 50, 75, $1. 25, 50, 75, $1. Say it again. 25, 50, 75, $1. Okay, now I'll put this one back over here. Oops, clink. Okay, so we're just going to do the 3 because I don't want to write $1 yet. So 25, 50, 75, 75 what? 75 cents. So remember, whenever you're counting money, we need to make the cents sign, and we need to say 75 cents. Very good. Okay, I'm going to clear that right there and go to the next slide. Now, I want to remind you that when this hand is up, it's o'clock. If it's down, it's 30. But if it's on the side, sideways, it's pointing to the 1-5, which is 15. So remember, when the minute hand is at the 15, it is 5:15. But if I were to take this and move it just past the 8, a little bit closer, it would be 8:15. This one would be what? 10:15. Let's see what this one would be. 4:15. Did you get it? Let's see if you can get this one. Just past the 1. So it would be, did you say 1:15? 15? If you did, that's right. Very good. Remember, straight out, it's 15. I'm going to put that back like it was. And then let's go down to the next slide. This slide is your paper. Remember you did on Monday the front of this. This is the back side. So get your paper out and let's get ready. This motorcycle, I can't even talk straight. This motorcycle is before. This one is after, so the dump truck is in between. So what you're going to do, you have your paper, your chart like this. You can use that to find your in-between numbers. So 17 and 19, you can find what's in between. Down here, we have a pattern. You have a balloon and a plane right here. So one of these you're going to circle. So let's see. Balloon, balloon, plane. Balloon, balloon, plane. Balloon. You circle what comes next. Did you pick a balloon? Then you're right. Let's see. Balloon, balloon, plane. Balloon, balloon, plane. Balloon, balloon. That's right, because there's two balloons in a row. Very good. Let's go down here to the next part. Let's write how many cents. Remember, you're counting by ones. So I think we'll do these together because we need more practice with money. Here we go. We're counting by ones. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what would you put here? Would you put 8? Did you put 8? If you did, you're right. Okay, 8 cents. They already did the cents for us. Let's go over here to the next section. And these are dimes. Do you remember what dimes we count, what we count by when we're counting dimes? Tens. So we're going to count these. Are you with me? Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, what would you put here? 50. Now, let's see what we can remember about that. 50 is one of the daddies. But what's the first digit we write? Fifth. What's a fifth? That's the 5. So we put a 5, and then when we say 50 and it's the daddy, we put a 0. Oops, that's a really bad 0. That's kind of like, okay. It looks like it's got hair on it. Okay, it almost looks like a face. I'm getting silly here. Okay, we're almost out of time. I can see that my counter, oops, I just made a mess. Our counter is counting down, so I'm going to take that off. You know how to do the adding part, okay? Remember, if you're going sideways, and these are, remember, they're doubles, so 2 plus 2. So I need you to do these very carefully. Whether it's going down or going across, it's the same. You put it in the box. Going down is underneath. Going across, you put it at the end. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop right there. Remember that if you need the chart, take out your green numbers chart, and it will help you find the in-between numbers. Okay? Then be very careful with this, but have fun. I'm going to go ahead and clear that, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.